Handmade pottery has been part of the rural economy for at least 6,000 years in Cyprus. In more recent times, pottery making in Cyprus, an island in the eastern Mediterranean, can be traced to Kornos village, 30 minutes south of the capital, Lefkosia. Giovanni Mariti, an Italian priest who came to Cyprus to study wine production and storage in 1769, wrote about potters at Kornos, near Lefkara, where in 1878 John Thompson photographed women with their pots at the well. In the late 1920s, Kornos potters posed for archaeologist Joan Duplat Taylor. In 1898, Émile Deschamps described Fini village, high in the Troodos Mountains, and well known for the manufacture of pitharia, the huge jars. Mr. Pilavakis is the last in a long line of Fini pitharadis, the itinerant potters who made the jars, like those embedded in the late 19th century Lemissos sidewalk. The traditional potters of today create similar pots and face identical limitations imposed by the native raw materials as their ancient counterparts. For these reasons, the women potters of Cyprus have been the focus of ethnoarchaeological research from March to October 1986, with a follow-up study 14 years later to learn what has changed or remained the same. Whereas there's no difference in the clay, coil manufacture, and firing, changes did occur in the number of potters and in the patterns incised on the pots. In 1986, nearly 25 potters were dispersed in 4 villages of southern Cyprus. By 1999, only 10 remain active. No young people are learning the craft, and all potters are over 55 years of age. Formerly, men made pots and were responsible for clay and fuel procurement, tasks they shared with their wives. The final stage of work is to unload the fired pottery from the kiln. Incised, combed, and punctate patterns decorate the wares, which lack paint, slip, and glaze. The work begins with digging the clay from deposits near the villages and piling it close to the work area. Private potters in Kornos and in the mountain communities of Kaminaria, Ios Dimitrios Maratassa, and Fini dig their clay individually, and in 1986, clay and wood fuel for the kilns were transported to the potter's home by car or donkey. In the foothills village of Kornos, where a pottery cooperative was established in the early 1950s, the clay is mechanically excavated. The workspace of the cooperative lies on the village periphery, adjacent to the water source. Members of the cooperative work in a shaded workspace and never in direct sunlight, which would dry the clay too quickly and cause cracking. Their wares dry in a dark room behind the workspace.